Hey guys, what's up? Banger Major here.
You all remember Wilson Fisk, don't you? The soap.
Hey, Miles. Remember when I said I knew someone who's looking into the underground? She's on the line.
Hi, Spider-Man. I'm Rebecca Hart. I'm planning a podcast series on the underground, and your tech guy said you needed help with them.
Oh, wow! I'm a big fan. I'm actually at one of their hideouts right now. Any advice?
Fan? Wow. Okay, sorry. Their hideouts are radio dead zones, so police can't coordinate a raid. If you disable the jammers, I can alert the police and get them shut down.
I'm on it. Thanks for the help, Danica.
You stand by!
Hey guys, my name's Banger Banjo. We're coming back into our Miles Morales playthrough, and today we're going to be clearing out all the enemy bases throughout the game. Now throughout the game there are 6 different enemy bases, 3 Roxxon labs, and 3 underground.
Hey, Spider-Man. I ran a custom search of this address with some underground-specific theories. This used to be a tombstone hideout.
Whoa! What's the history there?
The underground and Tombstone's crew did a few jobs together. Robberies, hits, carjackings. There was a falling out when a member killed one of Tombstone's guys. The underground were outgunned.
Until the Tinkerer came along.
Yeah, and by then Tombstone was in prison, so they were able to sweep in here, no problem.
And these hideouts work very similar to previous Spider-Man experience.
So, this may be off topic, but do you have like a sound guy to write your intro music?
I dated a guy for like half a minute, and he was nice enough to write my singer before we...
Oh, if you ever need someone who mixes beats, I know a guy.
That would be amazing. And I am totally tone deaf.
Like I was saying, the game does kind of follow the same basic formula as the bases from the previous Spider-Man game, which would be your Fisk hideouts and your Demon hideouts, so on and so forth. So we do have 2 side tasks that we should be focusing on accomplishing as we're playing, such as the, like we said, the Venom's attacks and so on and so forth. You see them there, Venom Smash, and defeat 5 enemies using remote mines. We already did all that, which is great.
There. Now to find the jammer. I should be able to track the wires with my suit.
So we have to use our suit here to kind of find the jammer. Now also keep in mind for these ones, the underground layers, there are the remaining, well for all of them, there is going to be a secret hidden tech cache that we have to find for each one, and then I'll clear out our tech cache here.
There's the jammer.
So we're going to try to find it here. Obviously, it is, you can see it if you keep tapping the right trigger button. We'll find it, don't worry.
They kept trophies from their fights with Tombstone. How sentimental. Did those mannequins move?
This place is ours!
You never want to see another mannequin. Hey, hideout should be back on the grid.
Okay, tipping off the cops. Cool. I'm gonna chase the Tombstone Underground Partnership lead for my series.
I should head out before the cops get here and cover everything in crime tape.
So because we did all 3,
Okay, I should see if Finn hit the new form in the gym theater.
because we did all the items, we got all 3 tasks, we have to find the cache here. Obviously, you don't automatically get it, we have to actually find it. So we want to kind of try to find it as quickly as possible here. It's not always really well hidden, and I think as we see it down there.
Friends, small businesses are the backbone of America. They have no greater champion than James Jonah Jameson. But they have an enemy. Spider. Apparently he's been disrupting their supply chains in Harlem. Here to tell us about it is the proprietor of local restaurant Panafuerte. Buenvenidos, Camila.
Gracias, Senor Jameson, but there's been a misunderstanding. Spider-Man stopped the punks who were robbing us. I think your producer got confused. He kept wanting to talk to me in Spanish. Don't ask me why.
Jared's taking a course. which he's clearly gonna fail. But having a Spider-Man in your neighborhood, fighting criminals in the streets, that can't be good for business.
Actually, it's great. We got tourists coming in, hoping to see him. And when something gets damaged, my husband fixes it. His name's Jesus. He's a contractor. His business is called Y'all Need Jesus. Anything gets messed up, he's your guy.
Thank you. I think we can all use Jesus right about here. Especially Jared, as soon as we cut the commercial. I said cut the commercial. Take your medicine like a man.
The Jameson interludes are always a gem and a half. I gotta say, like, yeah, Jameson's a bit of a butt face, but so when he just interjects like that, it's always quite comical because his podcasts are always funny. He's always angry. You know, I kind of wonder how he survived this long.
In criminal news, sounds like there's a weapons deal happening near you.
Especially with that blood pressure. It's probably really high with all that yelling and screaming. I'm glad that they're finally bringing it back in the Spider-Man movie in the MCU, played by J.K. Simmons once again. Perfect casting, in my opinion. But we're going to head over to this Roxxon Lab. Roxxon Lab is going to work a little bit differently than the underground hideouts, and you're going to see why. Like I said, there's 3 of each. If you are looking to get the 100 hit trophy, which is a pain in the tuchus, I understand. The best way to do it would be to do it in the Roxxon Lab, and we will show you how in a few moments. The best way to do it. Obviously, we're not going to actually be able to do it. We already did it. It's actually pretty damn hard to do it again.
Yep, this is it.
First thing first, you might want to put it on the easiest
Hey, got your
difficulty.
package. Good news. I can access Roxxon security through the signals your suit is picking up.
Jerry, you there?
Now your lucky day. Sorry.
I'm in. Roxxon security, you're mine. I can open that door for you, but it needs power. Got it. I'm opening the door.
And the thing is if you have it on easy, your combos don't break when you get hit. Just throwing that out there for you.
Hey, I found something while I was poking around security. This is the lab where they noticed people were getting sick around Newform.
Did anyone ever say, hey, maybe we should rethink this whole new form thing?
Yeah. Rick Mason.
Oh. Good thing we're shutting this place down.
And not a moment too soon. Not a lot of places to hide here.
Good thing I have camo. They look so peaceful knocked out.
Dismissed immediately!
Hey, back! You all need to get out of here! The reactor's not safe!
Pay for that!
Gotta shut down this lab, whatever it takes.
Keep it grounded!
Got hands? Catch!
Enough! Keep him on the ground! Put Spider-Man down! Now! Use everything you've got! Stop resisting!
That's everybody. Time to drain the reactor.
Now this is possible to get the 100-hit combo if we're really good at this. Dodging and everything like that. And obviously doing the side, activities in the Roxxon Lab is a little more challenging than the underground hideouts, by the way.
That will never not suck.
That powered the lab down. You should probably get out of there. Through that office.
Please don't come to life, creepy Roxxon armor.
Trying to find the exit here.
Could see if there's some Roxxon dirt in that computer before I head out.
Hey, Roxxon. There is a rumor going around that uniform makes our people sick. Now, come on. Of course that's not happening. And if it were...
Thanks for your help in there. Fighting Roxxon's no joke.
I don't know. The Underground made it their favorite pastime.
True.
Seriously though, what kind of a friend would I be if I didn't help shut down the occasional toxic fuel reactor?
And there we go. We got a Roxxon lab taken care of. We got an underground underground hideout taken care of. So we got 2 of each left. You see on the map, there's 1 of each right there. So we're gonna head over to this next underground hideout, and then we're gonna move our way over to that next Roxxon lab from here. Obviously, if we really wanted to, there's the last Roxxon lab too. I'm trying to figure out if we could hypothetically fast travel.
I should see if Finn hit the new form in the gym theater.
But these don't take as long as you would think they would. They could take longer if we really want to focus on hitting every little thing, all the details. Like, if we're trying to just do all the side tasks in each of the...
Good news, friends. Beast North is back on its feet. And guess who we have to thank? That's right, the new Spider-Man. Y'all, what doesn't this guy do? Okay, if you have pictures of Spidey cleaning up Beast, send them my way and I'll feature them on the blog. Till next time, remember that a 10-minute nap will give you the energy boost you need. That we all need, actually. Okay, goodbye.
Like I was saying, the bases aren't really hard. It's just mostly a beat-em-up thing. They take a little bit of time. They don't take an insane amount of time, though. The thing about it is, if you want to get all the activity tokens, which you don't actually need to do, to be honest, with the bases. All we have to do is clear the bases and make sure we get the caches. Once we can do that, we'll get the trophy for clearing out all the bases. We'll get the special suit. I believe we get a suit for clearing out the bases. If not, just the underground labs, I believe, or underground lair. I don't remember exactly where we get the suit from, but we get a trophy for doing all the stuff. I think we get a trophy for the Roxxon ones and a trophy for the underground ones.
Nothing here.
Hey, Danica, I'm at another hideout.
Awesome. Just reorganized my notes from the podcast series, and I am ready to dig it. Go find that gem.
Nope, but good guess.
Hey, so I checked this location against local crime reports. Guess what? A while back, the Maggia and an unidentified group, obviously preaching for Underground, got into a shootout.
Underground went after the Maggia? Like the crime family?
They wanted respect. Makes sense they tried to jump ahead by gunning for the ruling class. Hey, question. Where'd the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing come from?
My mentor came up with it.
I like it. I mean, at first I thought it was kind of cornball, but now I like it.
Thanks?
I find the Roxxon labs a little bit more difficult to do because here we have a bigger space, I feel like, and the underground enemies are not as strong. They're not easy, they're not pushovers. Let me clarify. Underground enemies are different than the Roxxon enemies in different ways. I'm not saying they're easier, I'm not saying they're harder. But the Roxxon dudes, they got armor on. And I feel like armor takes a little bit more to take out.
Okay. All that's left is to find the jammer and shut it down. Gotta stick it. As Pete would say, that's a bingo. Wow. It's a Magia trophy room. Thought you could hide, huh? Found the jammer. Guess I can head out. Crap! Hey, the way out's blocked.
Should I call someone? Like backup?
I'll figure it out. I'll get that old elevator could be my ticket out of here. Just need some juice. Man, I'm good. Their cunning trap has failed. Hey, consider the jammer jammed.
Perfect. Now I'm just gonna give the police an anonymous tip, and boom! No more hideouts.
Appreciate the help. Did you get what you needed?
Yep. I'm gonna dig some more into this turf war between the underground and the Magia. Smells like a story.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing the podcast.
And then we're gonna head down to the second Roxxon lab. Definitely taking care of that.
Okay, I should see if Finn hit the new form in the gym theater.
Folks, the Feast Centers have had a rough go ever since their founder, Martin Lee, turned out to be the mad bomber known as Mr. Nate. But I believe in the Feast Centers, because I knew her. The brave woman who literally gave her life to keep them going. So I was distressed to hear the Harlem branch recently suffered a damaging blow. With us is Lori, director of that center.
Yeah, thanks. Anyone who wants to donate to the cleanup, check out our website. It's tax deductible.
Wonderful. I'm donating 10% of my paycheck for this week. Half of Jerry's. Now, I'm hearing Spider-Man may have been responsible for the flood.
No way. Someone...
I'm inside. How about you?
Just got through their security. Their firewalls really are garbage.
How do I get in?
Door's down the stairs. Same deal as before. You power it, and I'll open it.
Powering up things is my specialty. And what's going on here?
And this is gonna really annoy me a bit. This is a little bit of a tricky puzzle here. We have to power up the doors using these, I guess you could call them...
Almost there.
I forget what they're called, but we have to pretty much shoot a web at these like nubs to transfer the electricity. Not something we had in the last
That
one.
did it. Overriding the lock. Done.
Man, I thought that environmental impact report was gonna kill us.
We got friends on city council. You bet Roxxon will lead a nervous about the
And the big thing here, you see that Gravity Well and Perch takedowns, the Roxxon Labs really focus more on getting stealth, and I'm not really the biggest stealth guy. I did it on the first playthrough. This time we're just doing it to get through it. We're doing it to to beat it. Unfortunately, though, for us, fortunately, we don't really need to get every single token in the game for the labs and the hideouts, because you know what? There's more than enough tokens in game for you to max out everything you can on your first run. Obviously, you can do a second run to get everything completely maxed out, which is kind of frustrating that we have to do that. 2 full runs in the game to get the Platinum Trophy. Obviously, when you start New Game Plus, you're going to have enough skill points. Hypothetically speaking, if you play the way I did, you're going to have enough skill points, and we're going to have enough tech points and activity tokens to really finish maxing out all the stuff you have.
So, this lab is all about manufacturing research to vet the new form and cover up how dangerous it is.
So people keep thinking new form's safe. Man, how do people like Simon Krieger sleep at night?
Probably as one of those machines that plays sounds of the ocean. Drown out his conscience.
Here! Okay! We're authorized to use lethal! Walk out!
Listo! Our orders are to detain Spider-Man!
We're the authority here!
Engaging hostile!
Enough! Early down! Surrender now! Get out of the water! Bring him down!
That is going to hurt. But you guys see what I mean when I say the Roxxon guys are more annoying? They have rocket launchers, they have shield guys, they have the guy who literally shoots him in the kneecap. They have a bunch of different things that I think make it a little tougher.
Okay. I have to keep the reactor from hurting anyone else, and shut it down for good.
You've absorbed a lot of new form. This isn't gonna...
Never gets easier.
Lab's powered down. Upstairs is your way out.
Might be something useful in that computer. Oh, whoa. Glad I didn't land in the middle of that.
You know, I figured you'd have enemies as Spider-Man. I didn't think Roxxon would be one of them.
Yeah, they're way more corrupt than I thought.
We'll figure out a way to expose Roxxon, without going the underground route.
Couldn't take on an evil conglomerate without you. Thanks, man. Talk soon. I should get back to looking for the new form. Time to hit the theater.
Now, the theater is actually one of the last major story missions in the game, believe it or not, and we're kind of trying to push that off. I know
Pod listeners. This episode is part of my series, Underground Exposed. Spider-Man recently took down an underground hideout in Greenwich, and we found evidence that the underground went to war against the Magians. Yes, that one. The old school crime family. Back then, there was no Tinkerer, and the underground considered themselves a new class of criminal, the young mafia, if you will. They wanted respect, so they went after the crime families. The conflict sputtered out when Hammerhead staged the full-on takeover of the Maggia, which indirectly saved the underground. Thanks for that, Hammerhead, you jerk. Till next time, if you're trying to change your habits, limit yourself to 1 change per month so you can stick to it. Goodbye.
Spider-Man.
Got it. Down there. I'm here.
And I'm on their network. I can see what you see and all the wiring in the lab.
Nice. Let's shut this place down. Let's see what we've got here.
But yeah, Curtain Call is one of the last, I think, 2 or 3 missions in the game. Major story missions, which is crazy to think that we're that far in the game already. I know, like, how?
Genki, you ready to pop this door open once I power it up?
Ready and waiting.
Did that do it?
Yep, and I got it unlocked.
I think we have about...
There's a new form reactor powering this place. Just gotta drain it.
You should be able to find it on the ground floor. Straight ahead.
I think there's about 4 major story missions left in the game. In case anyone is wondering, that's what we have. We have 4 major story missions. We have some other stuff to do too. We're gonna try, like I said, our goal is to 100% this game still, or come close to 100%. That's what our ultimate goal is. I know it's New Game Plus. I know we're going for that platinum trophy, but you know what? We want to showcase everything about this game. We've done all the crimes. We can go back and do the crimes again if we want to. Obviously, we don't need to. We've already 100%ed them. We're still going to get all the caches, everything like that, even though we don't need to get them because we already have them all. Everything's all maxed out. We got the last suit at the beginning of the game. We unlocked that New Game Plus trophy. We unlocked all the skills.
New form reactor. The solution is me wrecking it.
Get him back down here!
This is the last 2 trophies we really need at this point in the game.
Hey man,
This is the platinum.
some heavily redacted but still legible files.
Nothing we can use to expose them, right?
Nope. It's a bunch of tests confirming Newform gets explosive when exposed to electricity.
Like my venom?
Like any stray spark. I mean, it makes gasoline look like lemonade. That suddenly works better in my head.
I got it. Once again, Newform's way more dangerous than Roxxon wants to admit.
He's wounded!
Like I was saying, we have 2 trophies left in the game to get. Platinum trophy, which I said, it's crazy. This game is pretty much a lot shorter, if you guys remember how long Marvel Spider-Man was in the PlayStation 4, the previous game. Like I said, I played that one before we started this one again, because I got the remastered version on the PlayStation 5, and I think I put about 43 hours into it. I think by the time we're done with this, it'll be 30 hours, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you combine the 2 games, you got that, you know, Ultimate Launch Edition where it was $74 or something like that with taxes and shipping and everything like that. You get about that many hours out of the game, so it kind of balances itself out. And the other question is, what's next? I've debated it. We have other games we're working on at the same time. It's kind of hard to be playing multiple games at the same time, but like, you know, I wanted to get this done because this game is so good. Is it my game of the year? No. Is it up there? Absolutely. It might be 3 or 4 depending on my impressions on Cyberpunk.
Cleared off the guards. Now for the reactor.
Honestly though, we haven't really played a significant amount of 2020 titles this year. Played a decent amount. I still have Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Valhalla to get through. That won't happen this year. No, it won't. So that's another Roxxon lab taken care of.
Security shutters are open. You know what to do.
Probably worth looking around here.
Can you imagine telling yourself a year ago that we'd be taking down an evil energy company together?
Honestly, no.
We've gone from making batteries and chemistry to you becoming a human battery.
It's wild, dude. Can't wait to see where we go from here. Okay, we should see if Finn hit the new form in the gym theater.
Game's obviously going to really push us to start pushing along the storyline. Obviously, you know, that's all well and good. I don't have a problem with that, but I want to get these bases done real quick.
Hey, Danica! I'm at an underground hideout.
Perfect. You handle the jammer, and I'll see what I can dig up.
Show yourself! You're just a cheap knockoff!
We're the strongest!
In certain games, I'm not gonna lie, I am definitely a completionist. That is something I actually like to think of myself as. In games like this, I'm gonna do everything.
That's an option.
I'm going to do everything I can.
Hey, so despite the dead zone, I was able to ping an IP address, and it led me to an online underground forum, and it is gold.
Really? Have you found anything good? Like how they started?
They were wannabe mafia. Started with assaults and robberies, then went after bigger groups so they could earn a reputation. It's like, the inner demons.
Regret messing with the underground!
Hey, Danica. So after they made a run at the inner demons, how'd things go?
Not how to expect. When Devil's Breath hit, enough of the underground got sick that they went into hiding.
And Martin was going to jail and it's a demon.
Yeah, the underground took over the demon's territory, kind of like a cult. Very dramatic.
All right, time to shut down the jammer. Let's see where it is. Demon stuff. Spoils of war, I guess. Mind if I do? Need to shut down the jammer. Hey, hideout's back on the grid.
Nice. Taking the cops off now. I can't wait to write up this underground demons conflict for my podcast series. Thanks, Spider-Man.
That's my cue to leave.
Hey, I've been checking on all the hideouts we've shut down. Recruiting's tanked, and those blocks have gotten way safer.
That's great. Thanks for calling them in. I wouldn't have found the jammers without you.
So, I was looking through my files. It seems like the Tinkerer was working on some big secret project in Hell's Kitchen.
Is it new form related?
No, it looks like programmable matter?
I've faced that stuff before. Maybe I should take it off her hands.
Oh, hey, there's a code referenced here. 2658. try that if you find something, you know, locked?
2658. Got it. Thanks again, Danica, for doing your podcast. Those tips at the end of your episodes have been life-changing.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Thanks. When my Underground series is out, let me know what you think.
Sounds good to me. Talk to you later.